Previously on Life as Amber Knows It.
So I'm losing an average of about a pound a week. You can fish for a man, or you can teach a man to fish, okay? I want to be taught to fish. I'm kind of sad, but I love salad. I never thought I would be like wanting salad like that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber. I had VSG, vertical sleeve gastrectomy, or weight loss surgery on August 30th, 2021, and today is February 9th, 2022. So I am just a little over 5 months post-op. This, I think, is my 16th video in this series of my VSG journey. I will definitely link the playlist down below if you're interested in my whole journey thus far, the process. So let's get into stats. I have my handy dandy notebook here as always. My highest known weight was 323 pounds with a BMI of 49.1. Pre-op, meaning the day of surgery, I was 291.4 pounds, and that is after my liquid diet. That was my actual surgery date weight. Try saying that 5 times fast. My current weight is... Are you ready? You're not ready. You're not ready. Stop. You're not ready. Okay, you're ready. 248 pounds. I know. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't remember the last time I was this weight. It might have been like freshman year of college, honestly, and that was quite a few years ago. Yeah, I think I might have been around this weight freshman year of college, and at that point I thought I was really like, I was something. Little did I know. Isn't it crazy how you look back on pictures and videos when you really thought you were overweight and you really was not overweight, but now that you got more overweight and you look back and realize you wasn't as bad off as you thought. Yeah. Current weight is 248 pounds for a total loss of 75 pounds. And my current BMI is 37.6. So it went from 49.1 to 37.6. Now, let's get into the most important things to me, which is the non-scale victories. These are victories that have nothing to do with numbers. These cannot be measured on a scale. They are measured in every other aspect except a scale, whether it's how it makes you feel or something you're like, that's interesting. So let me get into those. My first most favorite one is a smaller bust size. And when I say smaller, I mean literally I purchased a bra that was smaller than the one that I had been purchasing for a few years. Like, my mind is blown. Like, my cups have gone down to, okay, they're still cups. They are still watermelons, but they are slightly smaller watermelons. I'm so happy that they are actually going down. And they might look like a little bit like one of them dogs with the wrinkles on the forehead. I'm gonna put a picture in. They might look a little bit like that, but no, that's okay. That's all right with me. It is what it is. I might have to roll them up and chuck them in sometimes, but you know, it's all good. Everything's great. It's fantastic, honestly. But you know what? I do have a lot less back pain. So even though they look like a fruit by the foot sometimes, my back hurts less. My shoulders hurt less. I mean, so yeah, that's my number one top most exciting thing, because it's always the one thing. I don't know, have I expressed that to you guys? I don't know. I feel like I'm always so open here, but don't realize I just surpassed 5,000 subscribers and y'all be watching. So, but we're still a family. We're still a tight-knit family. So one of my biggest insecurities has, like, since literally puberty, has been my breast size. And it's like once I hit puberty, it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing. And they didn't stop. So the more I gained weight, the more they went up. The larger I got, the larger they got. And it's just been this uphill battle since puberty at, I don't know, what was I, 12 or something? I don't know, that's when they started growing and I was like, eek, I don't want these. And it's just things like button-down shirts are a problem, or a dress could fit me literally everywhere else except around here, and it's like, okay, I have to size up a whole other size because all you see is titties. I don't know how else to word that, but it's like, instead of people looking at me here, they'd be looking at me here, and I just, not a fan, you know? So that puts into perspective how much weight I've actually lost, because you guys know I struggle with that whole body dysmorphia thing. Like, am I losing weight? I can't really tell. I still feel like I look the same, and I really, sometimes I don't see it. I spent a lot of time on that one. Another one is driving in the car. I have extra room between my stomach and chest area and the steering wheel. You know what I mean? Like, there's room to do things. I can like, and even like getting in and out of the car, I have to like launch myself out the car, and now I just like, I'm just going to daintily turn my body and get out of the car like a normal person, and it's not a whole mission. It's little things like this you don't realize you've been doing basically your whole life until you actually lose some of the weight. Another thing is, I've always liked to take baths for as long as I can remember. So I've never had trouble fitting into the bathtub. But now that I've been more recently taking baths, I can fit into the bathtub and there's extra room. And like, I guess I didn't know that like things like that, there's room on the sides. Like, normally my body would just be like in there. But now there's like room on either side. There's room, and it's crazy to me because I didn't realize that I didn't have much room in there, but I got room now. I could like turn to my side. I could do some little like some backflips in there if I want. Yes, it's pretty awesome. Another thing is, I don't get so out of breath walking up these stairs. Yes, I'm out of breath. It's 3 flights of stairs, but I don't feel like I'm going to die. There's times where I would be like basically running up the stairs, like skipping steps and like just getting to the top, and that's still weird for me. And then another thing is, you guys know how in my last video I talked about I got a size 14 jeans and I could like get into them, but I couldn't like comfortably do like things, like I couldn't sit down and be comfortable. Now I can do that. I can wear my size 14 jeans and there's a little room in them, and it's just like, oh my god, it's crazy. I think my highest jean size was like a 20, 22. To be at a size 14, it's still like, vitamins, still on the Bariatric Advantage. I did run out of my Bariatric Advantage and I had to wait for some more to come in. So while that was coming in, I just had like some gummy vitamins, and they didn't really, I guess it was better than nothing. So I'll just keep those for in between if I run out of my Bariatric Advantage. I was just tired of the flavor of Bariatric Advantage, and I still am, but I do find that my body just absorbs them better, so I'm gonna have to stick with those at least for a little bit longer. I don't know how much longer, but yeah. Iron, I realized I just felt like my iron is low. I just felt really, really lethargic all the time. Like, I would come home from work and be asleep by 8, no energy whatsoever. And I was taking my iron daily, but it was the little capsules, so I don't think my body was really absorbing the iron that it needed. I did a little research, went on Amazon, and got some of this. It's called Wow. I've only been taking it for about 3 days, and this is high potency liquid iron. It says it's raspberry grape flavored. It tastes like wet pennies, so it's not a desirable taste, but after taking it for a few days, I do notice a difference in my energy level. It's there. I'm actually on my cycle right now, but when I'm on my cycle, my energy goes even lower than it already is. So this is kind of a lot of energy for me to have while I'm on my cycle, to be honest. Basically, it comes with, how many ounces? 6 ounces of this. You're supposed to take it with a a teaspoon. You just fill it to this line, you just take it, and then I throw it back with a shot of orange juice with no calcium, because I was doing that wrong too. Like, calcium and iron could compete with each other, so I had to get an orange juice with no calcium so I could just take this and like use the orange juice as a chaser. I will let you guys know probably in the next monthly update how I feel, if it's really making me feel any better. But so far, so good, no complaints there. Foods, what am I eating? Basically the same things in slightly, like the tiniest bit of slightly larger quantities. So I'm still eating chicken, salmon, broccoli, tuna. I will put a picture here of like what I take with me to work every day. It's just like a bunch of snacks that I can just snack on literally all day. From sun up to sundown, I'm snacking and everything in this little box. I was getting that Starbucks one, but like, ain't nobody got money for that. I'm eating like rice cauliflower. I'm doing protein shakes still. I am having a Halo Top every now and then. And I say every now and then because that seems to me to be like a dangerous thing. Like, yes, it's not that many calories and whatever, but for me, it tastes so good, and in a second I could be halfway through the carton. Like, so I have to measure that out. I'm not having it all the time. It's just a sometimes treat, because yes, it's protein ice cream, but it still has some stuff in it, like, you know, so you gotta be careful with that. I told you guys in my last video that I experienced dumping syndrome for the first time, and I'm here to tell you that I have experienced for a second and third time. I'm kind of glad I experienced it, because it was with things that I shouldn't have been having anyway. Let me explain. One of these days we took Alex to McDonald's to get her a Happy Meal. So I was like, I should get a Happy Meal too. So, I mean, I could only eat like half the burger, a couple fries, whatever, but you know, it was a Happy Meal. After about 30 minutes after, I started feeling that same bubbling feeling in my stomach that I felt after eating that honey bun last time, and I had to evacuate again. And it was not a pleasant feeling. Okay, so then I was like, nope, can't do McDonald's. The other thing that was like more heartbreaking, because I don't really love McDonald's, it's like whatever, I would not choose McDonald's ever, really. The other thing that was disheartening was Taco Bell. I just wanted one taco. That's all I had was one taco from Taco Bell. And I don't even think I got through the whole taco. And then 30 minutes later, I felt that bubbling sensation in my stomach, and I was like, no. And I think this one hit me really hard because Taco Bell used to be my go-to feel-good food. To realize that I'm now in a place where I cannot do that, it just furthered the mourning process of like, you cannot eat these foods anymore, especially not in the quantity. And for that, it's not even about the quantity. It's like Taco Bell just doesn't agree with you anymore. So like, you literally can't have it ever. And that hurt, because it's like, I'm okay having foods in like moderation. Like, I don't have to have a whole bunch anymore. But to just taste a little bit of a nibble, to not be able to do that is just like, dang, it's really different now. Like, learning to actually work through my emotions and cope with them. I'd rather do this than go and cry and eat like I used to. But now I'm adulting, I'm more emotionally mature, and I am working through my issues, and I am accepting that I am a flawed person. But I'm working on those flaws, and it's okay. I'm human. So I'm still gonna make mistakes, but I'm a work in progress. But those are the only two things that I dumped on. Everything else, pretty good. My period has been very regular ever since surgery. And struggling with PCOS. If you don't know, it's polycystic ovarian syndrome, and that struggle, it makes everything a struggle. So like, your periods are never on time, and then when they do come, they're super duper heavy, super duper painful, cramps all the time. I have had no cramps whatsoever. My period comes within like a 7-day period of time, whereas before I would go like months and months and months without a period. It's not painful, it's not super heavy. My mind is just blown. I just feel so blessed to be able to finally lose this weight that I've struggled with for so many years. And when you have PCOS, it's very, very difficult to lose anything. People have asked before, like, well, if keto worked, then why did you get weight loss surgery? I don't want to say keto, it doesn't work, because it does, but I think it's just more of like a temporary thing. Unless you want to live your entire life doing keto, then when you stop doing it, you're going to gain the weight back and then some. I did not want to spend my entire life doing keto, but maybe for just a period of time for health reasons, I'm all for it. But forever it was not going to work for me forever. Because, I mean, it doesn't mean keto doesn't work. Keto works. But you just have to do that for the rest of your life. Weight loss surgery works, but you have to do that for your rest of your life. So for me, it was like, do I choose this one or do I choose this one? Well, I tried this one for years. Let me try this one. It's gonna restrict how much I can intake in the first place. So I still eat pretty low carb and keto. I do allow myself carbs. So it really isn't even that much of a change. It's just like the quantity. And I do have to eat a lot more often times than I did before with keto. Like with keto, I think I ate 2 times a day. Right now, I think I have to eat like 5 to 6 times a day, just like a lot of snacks. Water, I was slacking on my water for a little bit, but I'm getting back on track. What has helped me is, I don't know, I haven't been feeling like drinking out of my giant hydro flask lately. So I've been just kind of taking my little tumbler with me, and it will fit 1 bottle of water in it, because it needs to be cold for me these days. Like, it has to be cold, and sometimes I don't even want it plain. Like, I have to get one of those drink packets and mix it. For me, it's like whatever it takes. I'm drinking the water. I usually put some of these in the fridge at work, and when I'm ready to drink it, pour it in. It's cold, I down it. I do that 3 times throughout the day. Try to do 4, but 3 times is where I'm at. That's about 60 ounces. Yeah, 60 ounces. And then I'll drink more when I get home, so that'll put me closer to 80. I know before surgery it was really easy for me to drink water, and now it's more difficult because I can only drink 30 minutes after eating, and then I'm basically eating and snacking like the whole day, and it's like I have to schedule, then I'm teaching, and then it's like a lot. It's a lot to manage in my head. So I'm doing the best I can. Still have my alarm set for vitamins and water. That has been helping tremendously, just to kind of hold me accountable. Like, are you hydrated? Did you take your vitamins? It's just like, I need somebody to nag me sometimes. I'm just at home, so I'm wearing sweats, but still just to give you guys a body update. Okay, good enough. So, I'm wearing this sweater, courtesy of Target Black History Month collection. This means pretty black in French, so I'm sporting that. You already know. This is a size extra large. But let me take this off. This is what my body is looking like right now. I still have loose skin and more now. It's crazy. This is the side. The back. I don't think I've ever shown you guys my actual surgery scars, my incisions, but I'm gonna insert a clip. Is it a clip? I don't know. It's a picture or a video of what it looked like, I think, within the first few days after surgery, and I'm gonna show you what my incisions look like now, which they are completely healed. Don't feel them. They don't bother me at all. So I'm being vulnerable again. Help me. Okay, here we go. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 incisions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have stretch marks. I don't really have much loose skin here because I don't really hold a lot of weight in my stomach, but I do hold a lot of weight here, so yeah. But that's where I'm at. 5 months post-op, 75 pounds down. Let's get it, let's go. Let's just keep going. I'm grateful for you guys that are here, and thank you for sticking around on this journey, and thank you for keeping all your questions coming. I think I'm gonna do a Q&A one of these days. Be sure you're following my Journey to Health Instagram, because I will post a Q&A there. I try not to mix and match my Instagram profiles, because I have like a personal one that I've had since the beginning of Instagram time, and then I have my health one where I kind of post what I'm eating or what I'm doing or how I'm feeling, or Q&As. Like if you guys have some of you guys have repeated questions, so I'm gonna definitely put those in a video. But yeah, I'm gonna do a Q&A soon, probably for my 6 months. Oh my God, 6 months. How does time fly like this? It feels like yesterday. I think that's it. Oh, stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be about all the steps that it took before I actually was able to get weight loss surgery. So like the approval process, all the tests I had to take, all that. I think I'm gonna film that one right now, right after this, while I have the time and energy. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Take care, stay awesome. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that great stuff. Turn on your notifications, because why would you want to miss an upload? Oh, that's right, you wouldn't. Okay. All right, take care. Peace. Got me choking on my saliva on first inhale. I did hit 5 months this. Please give me the strength. Take some selfies while I wait. For her daddy to get it. I probably look so stupid to you guys. Is that lipstick on my teeth? I do look stupid to you guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is... The devil will not get in my way. It's a good thing I check now before doing the whole video. You do not have to worry about me. I think I'm just gonna take it from the top, because I definitely had lipstick all over my teeth.
It's not over yet. We've only just begun. Not much time is left. Gotta get to 51. Let's go. I know we'll have some fun.